And as the conflict rages on, there is escalating violence in the West Bank. The IDF has been conducting raids there to arrest suspected Hamas terrorists. I want to bring in ABC News' Inez de la Katara. She joins me now from Jerusalem. Inez, violence has been surging in the occupied West Bank with at least 90 Palestinians killed there this month. What's the latest on the IDF raids?
Hey, James. Yeah, so as we're all keeping an eye on Gaza to see what happens there, tensions and violence are also surging in the West Bank. The IDF has been conducting a number of raids in the West Bank, including over the weekend. They conducted a rare airstrike on the city of Jenin at a mosque there. That's very rare for the IDF to be striking the West Bank. At least 2 people were killed in that strike. The IDF saying the mosque was being used as a terror compound, and the IDF saying that these raids are meant to root out Hamas militants. Like you say, at least 90 Palestinians have been killed so far this month. That is more than the highest ever monthly total since the UN began keeping records. And we're also seeing the number of arrests skyrocketing. So at least 5,000 Palestinians arrested in the last 2 weeks. So that's all making for an atmosphere of fear here. And Palestinians we've been speaking to, Gazan refugees we spoke to yesterday when we were in the West Bank, tell us they're very afraid of what this all could mean for them. So we were talking to Gazans. These are people from Gaza who were in Israel when the attacks first broke out, who now have no way of heading home, and so they've made their way over to the West Bank, and they're uncertain about their future. And one man telling us that nowhere is safe for Palestinians. He feels obviously Gaza is not safe for Palestinians, and now because of these raids, he also feels that the West Bank isn't safe for Palestinians.
And human rights organizations say the number of Israeli settlers who are attacking Palestinians is also on the rise. What have you heard from them?
That's right. Yeah. So this is another big issue in the West Bank, this issue of settlers, groups of Israelis who have been kind of trying to set up communities in the West Bank, and they've often clashed with the Palestinian community. You've extensively covered this, James. And human rights organizations that we've been speaking with say they have noticed that the amount of clashes here between settlers and Palestinians are on the rise. Here's what one Palestinian activist had to say.
Settlers are attacking Palestinians on a very high scale. Also in terms of percentages, if you want to compare the settler violence before the 7th of October and after, 3 incidents were recorded. 3 incidents were recorded from Israeli settlers attacking Palestinian communities each day. Today, now, after the 7th of October, we're talking about more than 8 incidents per day against Palestinian communities. When we say attacks, we mean burning Palestinian properties, killing Palestinians, injuring Palestinians, calling for the killing of Palestinians.
So she says she's worried things are only going to get worse. She says as the bombardments of Gaza continue, she feels that the international community has given Israel essentially a green light to target Palestinian civilians, and she worries that's going to embolden settlers to go after Palestinians. James.
ABC's Inez de la Katara, live from Jerusalem. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.